Do you have a strong stomach? Hi everybody, Anthony here from Awesome Anthony Productions, and today I'm going to give you my review of The Substance. But before we get started, you know exactly what to do. At the end of the video, if you think I've earned it, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of my new reviews. Now let's get into it. In a nutshell, this movie is absolutely insane. But plot-wise, here's what you need to know. Elizabeth Sparkle, played by Demi Moore, is an aging, award-winning Hollywood actress with a star on the Walk of Fame, but on her 50th birthday, she gets fired from her TV gig. Ouch. Mid-breakdown, as she's heading home from her last day, she gets into an accident caused by her distracted driving, but miraculously is totally fine, at least on the outside. However, a shady PA at the hospital introduces her to this mysterious black market drug, only known as the Substance, that promises to make a new, enhanced, younger version of herself divided from her own cells. Enter Sue, played by Margaret Qualley.
I'm Sue.
One catch though, she can only spend 7 days in each body. 7 days as Elizabeth, 7 days as Sue. Any longer than that, and shit will start going wrong. But as Sue finds success as Elizabeth's replacement, she loves that life so much that she begins to ignore the 7-day rule. And when that happens, things take a hard left turn into horror. Trust me, it gets pretty gnarly pretty fast. The screenplay here? Absolutely brilliant. It's a stomach-turning blend of body horror while also very sharply satirizing Hollywood's obsession with youth and beauty. We get this brutal look at the industry's treatment of stars past their prime like Elizabeth, as well as the predatory eyes that it has for young, beautiful women like Sue. Even though they're the same character, both are in this endless, self-destructive style of wanting to stay relevant and stay beautiful, and will go to some awful lengths to do it. Sounds dark? Well, it is. As Elizabeth Sparkle, Demi Moore gives one of the best performances of her entire career. She leans right into this role of a woman who is insecure, terrified of irrelevance, and just so vulnerable. She's clinging to her youth like it's the last life jacket on the Titanic, and it is just heartbreaking to watch her spiral. And where this character ends up, I will just say that this film asks a lot of Demi Moore, and she absolutely dives headfirst into it and completely fucking nails it. Margaret Qualley, on the other hand, she's sexy, confident, and just ruthless enough to where you should hate her, but they keep her just grounded enough too to where you can't hate her. Her portrayal never feels over the top, which just adds to her and Demi Moore's Elizabeth being oddly compelling, if tragic, horror protagonists, even though they're the same person. Two sides of the same coin, if you will, and both actresses just completely kill it. Dennis Quaid also shows up as a sleazy, misogynistic Hollywood producer, and let me tell you, it seems like he was having the time of his life playing a character that you just want to punch in the face, even if he only had like 5 to 10 minutes of screen time. Now, I have to give even more credit where it is due. This movie knows exactly how to walk that line, balancing the horror with very funny dark humor. One minute you're wincing from the body horror, and the next you're laughing out loud, sometimes even in the same scene. And it's wild how well it transitions between the two, never losing its momentum. The way they flesh out, pun absolutely intended, the world of the Substance is impressive too. The black market drug's details are vague regarding its origin and everything, but visually and with just a little bit of exposition, it's explained so well that it feels like a real thing that could actually happen. Plus, it's the perfect metaphor for drug addiction, eating disorders, depression. You really can apply this to a bunch of different things, and it makes it kind of a timeless allegory. Technically, too, this film is stunning. The cinematography? Gorgeous. Wide shots that suck you into this eerie world, rapid cuts that build tension without being overwhelming, close-ups that crank up the intensity or just make you gag, color choices that pop. It's all here and it's all done so well, and really plant you into Elizabeth's and later Sue's unhinged mindsets. And the gore? All practical. No CGI nonsense here, and it is beautifully grotesque. Seriously, kudos to the effects team. All of this leads to a nasty, intense, unforgettable climax and ending that will leave your jaw on the floor and have you saying, "What the fuck did I just watch?" all the way home. I could go on forever about how great this movie is, but I don't want to spoil anything. Overall, this body horror satire is brilliantly directed by Coralie Fergiat, featuring career best performances from Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley, razor-sharp, genius satire and dark humor to boot, a compelling and tightly written screenplay, amazing practical gore effects, standout cinematography and editing, and a wicked climax and ending that will stick in your head long after the credits roll. If you're into horror, especially films by David Cronenberg, I would definitely check this one out. I wouldn't be shocked if this makes its way onto my top 10 horror movies of 2024 list. Just maybe skip it if you have a weak stomach. I can handle a lot of stuff, and this still may be nauseous here and there. And that's my review of The Substance. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this review, you know exactly what to do. Please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of my new reviews. While you're at it, you can scroll down in the description below, find the links to my socials, leave a comment, let me know if you saw this movie and what you thought. And if you want more of my content, you can click or tap on these cards right here. They'll take you to my review of Transformers 1, or just over to my channel where you can check out the rest of my reviews and my shorts. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time for my review of what is probably the polar opposite of this movie, The Wild Robot.